Congratulations! You've just gotten accepted to the college of your choice, and now it's time to put pencil to paper and calculate just how much you will spend to attend college. Hi, everyone. I'm Jackie from Going Beyond the Classroom, and this channel is all about how to be successful in school as well as in life. This is part 3 of a 4-part series entitled Roadmap to College. And in this video, we're going to be talking about how to pay for that college education. My son Richmond graduated from Angelo State University in 2020, and we're going to be looking at some actual figures that we had to determine how much we were going to spend to cover the cost of his college expenses. So let's get started. The cost of attendance to go to Angelo State University is $22,017. You notice on the chart, the cost of tuition is actually $7,907. The cost of books and living on campus plus room and board is equal to $14,110. Now, notice these figures are based on 15 hours, course load of 15 hours of going for fall and 15 hours going in the spring. The average cost after aid is $13,819. Now, aid is defined as any grants, scholarships from the institution, state and federal government. So once grants have been calculated, work study, any other aid that you've accepted, the final bottom line figure left for you to pay would be this $13,819. So let's break this down. If we take the cost after aid divided by 2 semesters, it equals $6,909. If we take that amount and divide it by 4 months, which is 4 months in a semester, then we're looking at a balance of $1,727.25. So if we were going to pay bi-monthly in terms of covering that semester, that would be the amount we would need to come out of pocket to finish paying for that particular semester. Now, let's look at some tips to look at how we can either bring this amount down or cover the cost of our balance of out-of-pocket expenses for one semester. Tip number 1, consider taking fewer classes. Now, remember, this amount is based on taking 15 hours. So even if we drop down to 12 hours, that still would allow you to be full-time, but pushing off one class perhaps in the fall and one class in the spring and taking those classes in the summer to help stretch out and lower the cost that you would have to pay to finish coming out of pocket. So taking one less class per semester could definitely lower the cost that you would have to come out of pocket to pay off that amount for the semester. Tip number 2, if you are not awarded work study, consider taking a part-time job either on campus or off campus. Remember, work study is an award that you can be offered after you've completed the FAFSA. So Richmond was awarded work study, so he was able to work on campus and use the funds that he made from his work study job to help pay down the cost that he had to come up with as far as paying off his college tuition for that particular semester. But if you're not awarded work study, you can still get a part-time job on campus or off campus to help bring down that amount. Tip number 3, pay in installments. Most colleges will allow you to take out an installment plan. You do have to pay a small fee in order to get that, but it would allow you to break it up pretty much like we've done right here and pay for your tuition in smaller chunks. Instead of having to come up with this amount, the $6,909, you could break it up into payments of smaller amounts. And again, if you're taking fewer classes, this amount would decrease on a monthly basis. Okay, tip number 4, Take out a short-term loan from the college. A lot of times colleges will allow you to take out a short-term loan to help offset the cost of your tuition, and then you pay the college back in installment payments. So that's another way that you might want to consider is asking the college for a short-term loan. Most of the times it's for the course of that semester, and you pay it off in payments as well to help finish that semester amount that's due. Tip number 5. Take some courses at your local community college. Now, you can either take those classes in the summertime, or if you live close to the college or university you're attending, you may want to consider taking a class or two at your local community college. One point I do want to make, if that's something you think about doing, is to communicate with your college or university that you plan on graduating from. Ask them for their articulation agreement, which lists the classes that would transfer from other colleges. So you want to make sure you're taking classes that will transfer from the community college to your university so you can get credit for it. So that is another option for you, is to take some of those basic courses like English or history or government from your local community college and have those classes transferred to your degree awarding institution. Tip number 6, if possible, live at home or in an apartment off campus to help defray the cost of your room and board. Remember that on-campus housing is double the amount of your tuition. Books would run you approximately $500 or so a semester. So if we shave off $1,000 from fall and spring, that still is going to equate to about $13,000 you would have to pay to live on campus and to have your meals on campus. That would significantly decrease, or you could at least save thousands of dollars just by living at home and commuting, or living off campus in an apartment with a roommate to help offset the cost of your housing and food expenses. Tip number 7. If you have a 529 plan or other college savings that you've tucked to the side, waiting for you to go to college, use those funds sparingly to help pay off your balance for each semester. You're going to be in school approximately 8 semesters, so depending on how much you have in savings or in your 529 plan, you want to divide that up based on the number of semesters you plan to be in college. So, some of the things that I want you to take away from the video is, of course, apply for the FAFSA. Make sure you don't give up any free monies that could be used to help pay for your cost of going to college. So make sure you apply for the FAFSA. Make sure that you apply for scholarships. So minus all of those opportunities for free monies in terms of grants and scholarships, then look at what your final bottom line cost is, and then look at ways you can help defray some of those costs and stretch it out over time so you don't have to pay so much per month, per semester to try to get through college, as well as to find as many opportunities as you can to try to put some of those expenses off by either taking classes at your local community college or waiting till the summer to take a little bit of courses at that particular time, so you don't have as much to spend per month to pay for your college education per semester. I hope this video has been super helpful to you. If you've liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel and hit that notification bell so you will know each time I come out with a new video. Let me know, drop me some comments on what you thought about the video. And if there was anything that I missed, let me know that as well. If you have any other tips that I might not have mentioned in this video, go ahead and let us know, and then we'll share it in future videos. Thank you very much for watching, and see you next time.